In order to confront the so-called fourth branch of government and restore the constitutional order and legislative supremacy of Article 1, we clearly need new tools. And that is precisely why we are here today, to unveil legislation creating a regulatory budget. And again, I congratulate my co-chair, Senator Lee, for carrying this bill in the Senate, and my House colleague, Mark Walker of North Carolina, who you will hear from shortly, for carrying this bill in the House. As I said earlier, federal regulations come with a cost, albeit a hidden one. The American people can look up in the federal budget and see a monetary cost of the IRS, the EPA. They should also be able to look up what the regulatory cost of these agencies are as well. Beyond making the cost of federal regulation transparent, a regulatory budget will help restore accountability for the cost of regulation onto the people's elected representatives. With a regulatory budget, it will become so much more difficult for members of Congress to simply pass the buck and blame the faceless, nameless bureaucrats for the cost of regulations upon the American people's families and their businesses.
And this whole city, I get a kick out of it. The press makes this big deal out of this right-wing, left-wing ideology, right? There's a ideological war between you hard right knuckle draggers and the hard left. It's total false narrative, right? I work out with the lefties every morning in the weight room. We all get along fine and dandy. I met Bernie Sanders at the White House Christmas party. I said to him, Bernie, I said, I'm a freshman guy. I'm not putting you on the spot. You don't have to answer this. But I said, all I see up here, I said, I don't see this right-wing, left-wing thing going on at all. I see everybody up here in the middle is doling out $4 trillion in the budget. That's what I see going on up here, right? And he said, well, yeah, Dave, what the hell you think going on up here? That's what's going on up here, right? And so, I mean, when you got Dave Bratton and Bernie agreeing on the fundamentals of how this place works, that's why this project is so important.
Well, personally, I've never partied down with Bernie at the White House, but I'm sure that's
You're missing it, man.
I'm sure that's a unique experience. I probably can go through life without it. A lot has been said. I would just say it's an interesting question to ponder. I think great mischief has been done in small bills. Great mischief has been done in large bills as well. It is easier, obviously, to hide the mischief in a large bill, but should one be a small government conservative, frankly, a large bill can be full of repeal language, and there is much to be repealed.